Hey everybody, this is James with WSTrades.com. Want to provide an update here on ticker NWBO or Northwest Biotherapeutics Inc. Looking at some recent news stories here, the most recent one, which is a positive news story here, talking about NWBO or Northwest Biotherapeutics, a company that develops personalized immune therapies for solid tumor cancers, reported that it will be having an upcoming presentation May 10th at 11:10 a.m. And this is going to be at the Frontiers of Cancer Immunotherapy Conference of the New York Academy of Sciences. So an upcoming conference here in a few days. Let's take a look at what is going on with the price action here on the stock. I do have the hourly time frame pulled up, and it has been ripping. It was in like a slight uptrend here on the 1 hour, and then it started to make some big moves here. So this was late last week, I guess on Friday, it started to blast off here and rip hard away from this 21-day EMA. So you can see it ripped up pretty hard, pulled back nicely to around $1.27 or so, rejected that area a few times, and then busted through and set a fresh new high. So ripping pretty good there. I was even looking at the longer time frames like the weekly, and it looks like it's approaching a very key level here on the weekly time frame. You could see some crazy rejection right here. So this is actually from a year ago in May. It had this crazy pump where it got all the way up to over $2. And then the sellers came in. Let me zoom in a little bit here. The sellers came in, a lot of profit taking here, and this candle actually finished red. But you can see a rejection level right there around $1.75. So this thing is really close to that right now. You can see it closed at $1.62, trading pre-market somewhere here in the mid 160s. So definitely approaching a key level there. I think if this thing on the weekly time frame can get above that 175 level and close above that, I think it could head up and maybe test around 2. If it gets above that, that's going to be uncharted territory for the stock. And then to the downside, you can see it busted a key level here on the weekly chart, and that was around $1.45. So it blasted right through that. So I would kind of keep an eye on that area to the downside. If this thing does start to peel back and sell off a little bit, what is going to happen around that 145, maybe 150 level, somewhere in there? Can it hold that? Can that be a new support level here on the weekly time frame? So if you're trading this time, a longer time frame here, that's kind of what I would be looking at. And then back to the hourly chart here. Again, to the downside on this time frame, we got a key level around 127 or so, and another key level here around about 148, 150, somewhere in there, because you can see it did ram up against that. There was a nasty bearish engulf, and then it blasted right through that. So kind of, want to see on this time frame if the 150 level or so becomes a new support, and maybe the buyers start to step in there and blast it off from that level. So I'll continue to keep you guys updated here on ticker NWBO or Northwest Biotherapeutics. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.